Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, October the 9th to Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Scorpio. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic on your palms. This magic is created by the soul. That's why the power of your palms is a wonderful thing to read. And in this 90-minute session, I'll show you how to reach that magic. I call it the soul, the third eye, and the aura. And meeting that magic is how you become somebody very special. We get it automatically, only in our 50s and 60s and 70s. That's the time we get more wisdom and we get more experience and we get everything going much more easily. Too late. So I'll show you how to accelerate the energy at whatever age you see me, even as a teenager, how to accelerate the energy. And that's how the way you make yourself somebody very special. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own lucky lottery numbers. We have to include the energy of the soul. We'll talk about that later. Sunday the 9th, for you coming from Scorpio, is going to be a wonderful morning and afternoon. The chances of success are sky high. It's all up to you. It's all up to you to reach to which area of life you want to be successful. Is it the romance? Is it the family? Is it the job, the business, to meet people, to somehow improve that area? Or is it that blossoming of a business partnership? It can all be done on this morning and afternoon. So make plans and reach out to meet people, and you will see what you say and do will be very acceptable to people. So the possibilities of success rate is very high. Evening and nightfall, I don't like that at all. You will meet people not worth meeting, maybe. You can make enemies very quickly. You can have accidents at any time. And accidents can be physical, they can be verbal, they can be financial, they can be emotional. Any of these areas can go very wrong if you let it. So the safe thing to do would be not to go out. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself, choose the company very careful. If you suspect too much drinking or other bad habits going on, just leave early and go home. Because physical accidents can appear at any time, especially if you are not in control of your senses. And this business about making enemies, don't let your temper suddenly flare up in the evening nightfall because you may not be agreeable enough to people. So once that happens, things will go out of control in the evening nightfall, and that's where things can get from bad to worse. Monday the 10th, too much ego planets are seen, not good for you. So whether you're at work, whether you're in business, whether you're at home, tell yourself to shut these ego planets down. How do you do it? By having more tolerance and having more talk, teamwork with people, whether at the office, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere. Have lunch with people by all means. But don't be egoistic to take control of things. So be flexible and negotiable, and you'll do much better in the morning and afternoon of Monday the 10th. Evening and nightfall is much better. Now the long term planets are there. Hour by hour, they lay out the plan to make you luckier and luckier. All you have to do is to think who you want to meet. So you'll have to be extremely clever in formulating plans for the evening nightfall. Is it for the job? Is it for the money? Is it for the business? Is it the romance you want? Is it the partnerships in business you want? Go have the meeting and the bonding can take place. Bonding simply means the togetherness and the appreciation of each other can start to happen. So you can have all that. The trouble is, one or two of these ego planets from the morning will knock on the door of this evening and nightfall. So quieten them down by improving tolerance and teamwork. That's all you need to do. Tuesday, the 11th. That's a nasty morning afternoon. If ever things could go wrong, they'll go wrong very, very quickly. But you will be very ambitious and you will unnecessarily want to push your point. That could be one reason why the morning afternoon is bad. Don't attempt to do that with your bosses at work or with your business partnership. So you are going to be intimidated very easily. And when that happens to you, you retaliate by being stubborn and being forceful and being pushy. Makes things even worse. So the emotional side of you is in tremendously weak position on Tuesday, 11th morning and afternoon. So logic, logic, logic. Use that for every purpose, whether in the emotional world, whether in the business world, whether in the job world. Logic will help you out in the morning, afternoon. Yes, you will be moody. Yes, you will be changeable. Yes, you will have no directions. But sit down, get a piece of paper, and write down what you have to do morning and afternoon so that this eye coordination to the brain will start to work. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. You're going to be very lucky. So you'll meet the right people and you will easily connect with the right source of energy that you want. So go meet people. You have to plan the evening nightfall carefully. So meet people who can help you. Is it for the job, business, finances? Is it for that friendship? Is it for help of any kind? Go ahead and do that. The trouble is, morning and afternoon negative planets, some of them will visit you as well. And that's not good because you will again have be very moody, very changeable, and you will seem to have no fixed idea about anything. So quieten these planets down and logic, 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 evening and nightfall will show you that you can perform and attract a lot of good things for yourself, money wise, job wise, friendship wise, business wise. Wednesday. Wednesday, the 12th, is a lucky morning afternoon. Yes, you might be a bit over pushy and stubborn and dominating. But if you do that the right way, it will show that you are in command of everything that you want. The right way simply means take the soft approach, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and you'll be able to show that you are in command. And the respect will come from your bosses or the people you do business with. These are very heavyweight planets, so you could meet some very important people in the morning, afternoon, who will be able to help you, job wise, business wise, and money wise. Have lunch with them, and you will see that togetherness will be formed, the partnerships will be formed. Evening and nightfall, your ego planets are back. So you will have a problem with the people you are going to be with, even family members. So just don't take charge. Don't be the leader. Let somebody else take the limelight. Sit back, enjoy yourself quietly. That's the way to quieten this ego planet. You'll have to choose company very carefully. Otherwise, your reputation is also at stake in the evening nightfall. Some of these powerful planets, morning, afternoon, may meet you again in the evening nightfall. So that would be good. But even then, your ego may interfere this time. So wrap up this ego and said, I'm going to be extraordinarily impressive in the way that I don't want to take control. Thursday, the 13th, is a very lucky morning afternoon. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. Their duty is to make you lucky in a most unexpected way. So you could get good news of a promotion. If you're in business, you could get good news that you get a contract. Such things can happen. You should excite these planets. Don't just sit back and wait. Excite these planets by sending out emails, reminding people of what you wanted to do with them. Excite these planets that because these are the planets of unexpected goodness. Excite them, and the road will be open for you to reach what you want. Evening and nightfall is not good. Again, the planets of emotions are very much in trouble. And you have to be careful that who you are with. Because emotionally, when you are not happy, then normally your temper will try to protect you. And your ego will try to protect you. It doesn't get you very far. So tell yourself if you don't have to be out in the evening, nightfall, be at home with the family or by yourself. It would be even better because it only means disappointment waiting for you. And since the unexpected planets of goodness are going to be there, this time it can be unexpected bad luck that you may have, which could be accidents, physical, emotional, friend wise. Friday the 14th, this is a 24-hour good luck day for you. Money planets are seen in the morning, afternoon. So whether at work, whether in business, whether negotiating, you're going to be very, very clever. And your brain power, your powers of speech and action are going to be wonderful, writing skills and speaking skills. So there's so much you can gain in the morning, afternoon. These planets move fast. So reply your emails quickly. Otherwise, energy moves about very quickly. You can gain the upper hand. But don't gain it with arguments because some of these planets will make you argue. No arguments. Be as agreeable as you can, and you'll have people on your side. Many of them are money planets. So focus on the money, job, business, and investment side. Evening and nightfall, you seem to meet people or you plan to meet people who can help you grow and expand financially, business wise, job wise. So stick to that plan and you will see that you'll get help. You'll be able to sway them with the words you use because the powers of the morning, afternoon planets will visit you in the evening nightfall. So you can get people very easily on your side. Just don't try to be dominating or stubborn in the evening nightfall. That's all. Saturday the 15th, this is a nasty morning afternoon. If ever you can be attacked for anything, you will be physically, mentally, emotionally. And you will be the victim. You're not going to win. So why fight? Tell yourself to take it easy and move away from any quarrel, any disturbances, whether with friends, whether with family members, whether with anybody. A romance may have a great deal of problem. That could be even with your marriage partner or the romance partner. Or you could meet somebody you shouldn't be meeting. I can look at it that way as well. So be careful that somebody who wants to get very close to you. Study the nature, look at the background, don't dive into it. Financial planets also show that you can be cheated and let down. People may want to know you better to borrow money from you. So tell yourself, don't do any transactions of financialness in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall improves a great deal. That's how a day can change. Now you'll find solutions. What happened in the morning, afternoon, why it's gone so bad, or if you have jumped into trouble, how to get out of it in the evening nightfall. You'll find solutions. So, and you will get unexpected meetings with good people in the evening nightfall. Some of these problems of the morning, afternoon, they will come to visit you again. So you'll be again tempted to go looking for trouble. So be careful whoever you meet. Just weigh the consequences. That would be better for you. This 90-minute session I have for you. Yes, I talk a lot about it. It's for your own good to know your next 9 years. It will be based on your date of birth and time of birth, and this magic on your palms. I read that because I know that the soul is the one who activates all the signs and the lines and disappearing and appearing. And I'll show you in this 90 minutes your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. And I'll show you as well how to reach that magic inside you. That's the soul, the third eye, and the aura. Some say it's the same. Whether it's the same or not, they are all together. And when you enlighten one, you enlighten all three. And I'll show you how to do that. As I said, we get that automatically in our old age of 50s, 60s, and 70s. Why wait? There's a way how to accelerate the energy even earlier. Even as a teenager, if you saw me, I will show you how to get to that level. And I will show you how. I will show you how to benefit from this next 9 years. Age by age, calendar year by calendar year, we will go through quickly. And you'll see the platform waiting for you. Is fate changeable? Is destiny changeable? To a point it is. And the earlier you plan to change it, the better. Last minute, it won't change. Because once the connection of the age and the calendar year is clicked in, it's very difficult to change it. But of course, you make an attempt to lessen the badness that's waiting or the goodness to make it even more. Well, I look forward to hearing from you. And this is my email. Let's get cracking. Your investment is only USD $50. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.